This is our Core 4 Masterclass with Dr. Kedar Prasad as our special guest. Reminder that these statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. These products are not intended to treat or cure any disease, but we could definitely say that these products, don't worry, they're definitely been evaluated by your neighbor, your coworker, and thousands of others who won't stop talking about how their life has completely changed for the better. So I'm really honored to have all you here with us on the presentation. We've got the CEO of the company, David Nemelka. We've got Dr. Che Prasad, and we've got his dad, Dr. Kedar Prasad. So I know, Dave, you wanted to dive in a little bit about Dr. Kedar Prasad's background.
Yeah, so first of all, I want to welcome everyone who's watching this video. The mission of Dr. Prasad and myself and Shay and of our companies to bring health and goodness to the world. And to do that, clearly we want to be working with world-class experts in these areas. And I'm proud to say that Dr. Prasad is considered to be the world's foremost expert on micronutrition and human health. There's nobody who's done more research or dedicated their life to understanding the human body at the cellular level and how micronutrition and what we eat and impacts our health. Dr. Prasad's resume really, I want people just to understand how fortunate we are to hear from a man like Dr. Prasad tonight. He's the world's first radiation biology Ph.D. He's been awarded well over 10 patents on micronutrition. We just got another one awarded, so that number keeps going up. He worked with the National Institute of Health, who awarded him tens of millions of dollars for research on human health and micronutrition. United States Congress and U.S. military allocated $12.5 million for specific research on our core product, Micro Daily, which we'll talk about how it's been validated. And it is the world's most scientifically validated micronutrient formulation. He's made some very big discoveries in the areas of human health and micronutrition. He discovered the anti-cancer potency of vitamin E succinate. He discovered butyric acid and the small fatty acid formed in the gut is an anti-cancer agent. His credentials, he taught medical school for well over 30 years at the University of Colorado Medical School, taught biology, radiation, nutrition, cancer. He's the former president of the National Society for Cancer and Nutrition. He's an invited member of the Royal Society of Medicine in London. He's an invited member of the Nobel Prize nominating committee for candidates in medicine. He worked at the prestigious Brookhaven National Laboratory. He's collaborated with world-renowned experts like Linus Pauling, the only American to win the Nobel Prize twice. He's the co-author of 33 books, one of which was co-authored with his son and our partner, Shay Prasad. He has hundreds of peer-reviewed articles, and on PubMed, you can read many of those. So Dr. Prasad, we like to say, is the Michelangelo, the Leonardo da Vinci of micronutrition health. So tonight, we get to learn from him and also learn about some of his formulations that he's formulated over his career over the last 60 years. So Zeke, just to give people a quick background on our core product, Micro Daily, it was originally formulated for U.S. troops. It was originally called military micronutrient formulation. It was the result of decades of research by Dr. Prasad and tens of millions of dollars of investment. This investment led ultimately to 14 clinical studies and a partnership with the U.S. Marine Corps on a 6-year validation of this product as a product that enhances human health at the cellular level by providing the human body the nutrients it needs at the cellular level to be optimally healthy. Just to give people a perspective of how long and how much investment of time and effort was put into validating our core product, Micro Daily, which we'll be talking about, and others. In 2001, the Department of Defense came to Dr. Prasad. They looked the world over, identified him as the foremost expert. They asked him to bring to the U.S. military a supplement that could help enhance soldiers' performance on the battlefield, enhance their health, and also help them deal with a toxic environment. They began validating Dr. Prasad's product and formulation in 2001. 2003, they completed safety studies. In 2003 and 4, they completed additional safety and animal studies. 2005 and 6, they completed human clinical trials, veteran clinical trials. And after that basically 6-year period, microdaily was validated and adopted by the U.S. military for our U.S. veterans, or for our U.S. troops. It was in 2012. It was in 2012, 6 years after this, that I was introduced to Dr. Prasad. I caught a vision for his mission to bring health and goodness to the world, and he and I ultimately partnered on bringing his products and formulations to the world, and that's why we're here tonight, Zeke.
Yeah. Well, we have a challenge that we see as American society. It can potentially be even a global issue, but particularly here in the US, where a lot of our Food and Drug Administration, they work from behind. And because they work from behind, we play from behind. So what I mean is, in the European Union, they are proactive on a lot of the ingredients they see in foods and a lot of the things that can cause our bodies to be unhealthy. And in the US, it's kind of more of a reactive approach. It's not proactive. So we wait until there's a problem and then we address the problem. So what we really see as the challenge here in the United States is micronutrient deficiencies that we can relate to from not getting enough nutrients out of our foods, eating processed foods that are overloaded with toxins, also EMF radiation.
Yes.
Because that we have the phones that we use, the microwaves that we're nearby, all of these things mediate some kind of wave frequency that causes the body and the cells in the body to react, and they don't react in a positive way. It's also seen a lot with decrease in muscle density in bone tissues. Men and women experience this in decreased collagen production. A lot of the ingredients that we see in our food products are addictive because they're artificial. It's one of the pet peeves I see is one of the ingredients on a lot of food labels. It says natural flavors. Well, define natural flavors. So again, it goes back to what the FDA would really allow in us to consume within the products within our body. And it just leads to an overall decline in health that we see now in childhood obesity. So there's a lot of things that are affecting us. And more kids are on medication as well. More and more kids have a lot of exposure to issues at school or issues in life, because just one thing affects the other. So
Zeke, let me jump in on that real quick. I want to just expand on your perspective from a scientific basis. Dr. Prasad has dedicated his whole life at understanding our bodies and why Americans are getting sicker. I don't think there's an argument for America getting healthier. Dr. Prasad, you want to help people understand how free radicals, oxidative stress, and inflammation are affecting...
All these things that you mentioned, Jake, they all enhances free radical generation in the body. We call oxidative stress.
Yeah.
When oxidative stress occurs, they damage cell. And if the damaged cell is not quickly repaired, then chronic inflammation sets in motion. So one of the major reasons, microdeficiency and other environmental factors, they say, they all increases oxidative stress and inflammation. So this is one of the major causes of poor health, and that we see in the not only here but also throughout the world. But nobody is paying attention to.
Yeah, I would say, Zeke, what you were saying, everything is true. It's the environment that we live in. And I grew up in my dad's lab, basically. So I kind of took it for granted. It's always impressive for me to see retrospective of what he's done. It always impresses me because he was just the guy that would cut up fruit for me every day and make sure I was eating more fruit than humanly possible until he could develop these products. But all those things in the environment are things. And as a doctor, I'm a doctor of pathology and laboratory medicine. I kind of see the end result of kind of the lifestyles and the toxins and the environmental issues that contribute to human disease. So I think everyone's lucky to be able to hear my dad, who's got a lifetime of experience doing this, explain the rationale for these micronutrients.
Yeah, and thankfully, we're blessed because he's created this Core4 group of products that offers a comprehensive approach to wellness, targeting cellular, gut, skin, and heart health.
Yeah.
4 products are mainly involved in this, and they target different things. Combination of micro daily EMF, the probiotic daily, the collagen daily, and the omega-3 daily
Yes.
ensures that your health is taken care of from all angles. And that's what we really want to expand on today. And one of the quotes that I have here in my presentation from you, Dr. Prasad, is you developed each product included in this bundle to be best in class, and that's very important, and unique in the supplement industry. If you take any one of them consistently, you can be sure that you're making a great choice for your health. And the real power of your bundle is how the products work in combination. And that's part of the topics that we're going to talk about today and some of the questions I have for you. Together, these products unlock the best option for people to address their micronutrient deficiencies and boost their overall health and well-being. Micro daily EMF, it's newly patented. It's not every day that you have a patented product on the market and being able to develop one. There's a lot of patent pendings, or the supplement industry, 90% of it is unregulated. So there's so much stuff that can be found in the products that you find in your normal health food stores that aren't even really what they say they are. Micro daily EMF is designed to support your body's natural defense against everyday electromagnetic exposure. And the supplement features scientifically validated ingredients like quercetin, resveratrol, curcumin, and green tea extract. Micro daily EMF is your daily solution for enhanced cellular protection in a wireless world. Simply take as directed and fortify your body from the inside out. So one of the questions I had for you in your research, Dr. Prasad, what was the comparative evidence that makes this product so effective that led you to patent this combination as uniquely protective against EMF rather than maybe another mixture you found in the lab?
Yeah, that's very interesting question. The reason is, in order to decrease oxidative stress and inflammation at the same time, you have to have a two antioxidant that we know it, but not everybody does what I'm going to say that. You have to increase in order to reduce oxidative stress and inflammation at the same time. This is very important to have a good health. You require two things. You have to increase both antioxidant enzyme and antioxidant compounds. But the antioxidant compound is very easily you can increase in the body. But to increase the antioxidant enzymes, you have to activate one molecule called NRF2. You have to activate them. And what happens? Normally, they get activated by reactive oxygen species, free radicals. But in a chronic situation, they become very resistant. NRF2 become very resistant to activation by normal way. So our antioxidant that we have in macro daily can activate NRF2, which become resistant. And therefore, now we can increase by this consumption, we can increase both antioxidant enzyme, which is extremely important, glutathione peroxidase, superoxide dismutase, and so on, you know that. And at the same time, antioxidant multiple compounds. No other product can do that.
Dr. Prasad, why don't you expand a little bit on glutathione? This is a big subject in the supplement world. Talk about how important it is, and then how in combination you've been able to...
Yeah, glutathione is very, because it is present in the cell in the highest amount than any other antioxidant. And glutathione, so in our product, we wanted to elevate glutathione maximum level. And then we have for example, We have alpha lipoic acid, which increases glutathione peroxidase and make it the glutathione. But in addition to that, we added N-acetylcysteine. And N-acetylcysteine is easily absorbed, and when it gets into the body, acetyl is chopped off, and cysteine is used to make a new glutathione. So combination of two will be maximally increase the glutathione level, and that's why your body needs it.
Jay, do you have anything you want to do? That's a lot of science talk. Jay, how about you help us understand that in layman's talk a little better?
No, I think that I mean everything he said is correct. I mean, it's really looking at it from different angles. So the usual supplements, it's easy to get the antioxidant part of that in there, but to have things that will help in the enzyme pathways, like my dad was talking about the glutathione, those are really the unique aspect of this that's beneficial.
You know, and one other thing I want to add, Dr. Prasad, that I'm hoping people catch a vision for your expertise in science and the impact on human health because of that, is you've applied a principle that we call CQF, getting the right combination of ingredients in the right quantities and in the right forms. And so you just talked about two ingredients that in the right form stimulate glutathione in harmony with the antioxidants. And what one of Dr. Prasad's breakthrough, if you want to say, discoveries and understandings of the human body is it's not one single ingredient or one single compound that makes the difference in human health. It's the combination of them when taken into the body and into the cells that is really the supercharger for optimizing health. And there's no other products in the world that have done what Dr. Prasad's do at the cellular level to enhance health. And that's why these benefits that Shea EMF brings are real and people are feeling them every day.
Yeah, it is very interesting that if you give only one antioxidant in your body, and your body have a high level, say oxidative stress, and you want to reduce them, many clinical studies, they give one antioxidant. One antioxidant you give them and your body has a high oxidative stress, that antioxidant will be oxidized and then will act as a pro-oxidant rather than as an antioxidant. But as you know, Harvard study about beta-carotene trial, you know the results. But in any way, so our product that we mentioned, we were very careful that make sure first it is non-toxic, combinations. For example, we did not add iron, copper, manganese. And the reason we didn't, because this is very well known, it is a trace mineral. Even a junk food will give you enough iron to last for a long time. And body has no mechanism of excretion of iron or copper and manganese. So they accumulate. So we said, no, we don't add it because when vitamin C and iron or copper combines, they generate a lot of free radicals, and you don't want it.
So Zeke, with all of that science, people can have this hopefully gives you a indication of how exactly these formulations are done, and then these benefits are what people experience. And I know you had a lot of your clients experience these benefits, Zeke.
Oh, yes. I know we have different versions as well. We have a version that is a gummy for kids. We also have the hydro, which can be taken in micronutrients are made to be spread out throughout the day. So you always want to make sure you're taking your dose in the morning and the evening or afternoon. And the hydro allows you to drink it if you don't have the pills accessible. So it's been very beneficial, and you see tons of results when people are able to spread these micronutrients out.
You know, Zeke, I really want to help people understand these benefits. These are big benefits to human health. I mean, we live in a toxic world being attacked every day. We live in an EMF soup. It's like we're swimming in this toxic soup. Micro Daily EMF is formulated with ingredients to help defend your body at the cellular level. In fact, Dr. Prasad, working with NASA, the military, and others, was able to identify that micronutrition, the right micronutrients can help the body at the cellular level in an EMF soup. So it provides radiation, low-level EMF radiation defense, healthy inflammation response. Dr. Prasad, you like to say inflammation is the culprit of most all human ailments. Is that correct?
Yeah, but inflammation is induced by oxidative stress. Generally, if you have infection, then they will directly induce inflammation. But for our overall health, it is oxidative stress which induces inflammation, and both together have a central role in poor health.
And I think one of the issues also that my dad mentioned that um, and that there was certain ingredients that were not included in this. So I think it's just as important as what's in it as what's not in it.
Yeah.
So that's also unique. And because of his research and research background, he knew not to include things that are often included in multivitamin where they just kind of throw the kitchen sink in there. It's very much curated from data from science and his own research. That's one thing. And then Zeke, as you're mentioning, it's important to have a constant level of this in your body. It doesn't do that as good to have like just the morning and then have it kind of slowly wane throughout the day. So when you're doing a morning, evening regimen, then you're keeping more consistent level and you're keeping a more consistent level of protecting against oxidative stress.
And when your body's got that kind of support, your immune system's stronger, your
Yes.
inflammation's less,
Yeah.
your body's gonna feel better, whatever's been causing you troubles or ailments. This is a product that empowers your body at the natural cellular level to be its best. And Dr. Prasad has thousands and tens of thousands of people who have experienced that with his products, and we're excited for your clients and others to experience that with this product.
One more point I want to mention, because since this is becoming very popular information, is EMF radiation, 5G or less. And one of the unique way that it damages cell that other radiation like ultraviolet radiation or X-ray or gamma ray doesn't do it, because they all produce free radical. And EMF also produces free radical. But it has some another unique way of damaging the cell acutely. Hypersensitivity, for example, that it is a man-made, not natural EMF radiation, but man-made EMF radiation. When you are exposed to the positively charged particles gets vibrated, they get vibration, extremely. And when they are in vibrating state, they are easily damaged by all kind of external agents. And therefore, sometimes people, like one of our colleague here, is extremely sensitive. And as soon as it takes the microdaily EMF, it calms down. Why? Because antioxidant donates electron to positively charged particle and becomes neutral, and then can get damaged. That can have symptoms of hypersensitivity. So that's very, very interesting mechanism that I did not know before until I did some research.
Well, we've got a couple of other products we can talk about too.
Okay.
The probiotic daily
Yeah.
has prebiotics. So we've got probiotics and prebiotics.
Yes.
Probiotic daily is designed to support a balanced gut and optimize your body's ability to absorb nutrients.
Yes.
It's been scientifically formulated with 4 resilient probiotic strains and enhanced with nourishing prebiotics.
Yes.
It promotes digestive harmony and
Yeah.
strengthens the impact of your daily wellness routine. And this is a unique product too, because just 1 dose a day is all you need to help keep your gut healthy. And I think too that with the probiotic daily, it's really helped me and my clients be able to break through with their weight loss, especially on a nutrition plan, where they're eating fruits, they're having protein, higher levels of protein, so their body needs the ability to digest these things. And the one question I had for you was, some users take multi-strain probiotic blends with dozens of strains or 100 plus billion CFU. What is your view on quote unquote more is better versus select resilient well-matched strains?
No, the more important thing is whether the probiotics that you are giving is a acid resistance and heat resistance or not. Because most of the probiotics, like we have bacillus, normally beneficial bacteria that we have in our gut, And if you take in a capsule form, then 60 to 70% are destroyed in acid pH of the stomach. Then he enters the intestine. There is a bile acid, more get destroyed. And so in order to put, and so by the time they put their home, which is lower colon, there are very few left to colonize it and make it effective. And so we have added 2 probiotics. That reason, and not many other products have that acid resistant. One is Bacillus coagulant, and one is Saccharomyces boulardii. The one is a bacteria, another is derived from the yeast. And both are probiotics. Both have been individually tested clinically in a human against intestinal bowel inflammatory syndrome and has been some value. So this is our uniqueness, our product is. So we have added not a whole bunch of, that make difference how much you add. If it get destroyed 60, 70% in your gut and you don't have any of them acid resistance or heat resistant, because sometimes manufacturing process, you get exposed to heat and they can destroy too. And so I think that's the reason we decided that we have to be careful on those kind of issues. And you have to know another thing that Jake mentioned, it is very useful. People are getting it. But why? Because as you grow older, say 40 years and older, the number of harmful bacteria increases and number of beneficial bacteria decreases. And we call this thing as an intestinal dysbiosis. And when that happens, then harmful bacteria will produce a lot of toxic chemical, including pro-inflammatory cytokine that can damage all cells. So it participates, intestinal dysbiosis participate in almost most human chronic health conditions, including, there was a paper that I published that it interfered with the effectiveness of chemotherapy and radiation therapy, and it increases the toxicity of chemotherapy and radiation therapy. So intestinal dysbiosis is so critical to remove it, to downregulate it. And one and only way we can do it, if we take a probiotic with prebiotics, then they will reverse the harmful effects of intestinal dysbiosis.
And it works hand in hand with micro daily as well. Helping.
Yeah, it is important because micro daily reduces oxidative stress and inflammation. You see what I mean? So there's one factor which contributes to your poor health. Another factor is intestinal dysbiosis, which contributes to your poor health.
Yep.
Yes. And if your gut is healthy, then all organs are happy.
Well, Dr. Prasad, I want people to understand that all probiotics, hopefully they're taking this, are not the same. And your probiotic is so unique that it's also patent pending because nobody else has taken the approach you have.
Yeah.
And micro daily and probiotic, those are your go-tos. If someone was to say, Dr. Prasad, what are the only products, if I have a limited budget, what are the products I should take?
Yeah, those 2 are the must. Those 2 are,
right?
Micro daily EMF and probiotics daily.
Well, we have an exciting product that we can talk about third. It's part of the Core4. It's the collagen daily. And you've actually patented this one as well.
Yes.
It has enzyme inhibitors.
Yes.
Designed to replenish your body's collagen, restore the skin's moisture and smoothness, and just overall promote a healthier person. And it's boosted with premium collagen peptides and enzyme inhibitors and hyaluronic acid. So it's a very unique product. And I have a testimony that I can share now from a current client. She and her husband went on a 2-week vacation to Greece. And in Greece, there's a lot of steps. And her knees started to hurt. And she actually got a Baker cyst on her knee. And she didn't have her collagen daily. She just couldn't pack everything for her trip. And especially with all the puddle jump flights that they had. So when she got back to the US a week ago, She immediately started on the collagen daily. Baker cyst is completely gone, and her knee doesn't hurt. And she's actually one of my workout partners. So we were doing legs the other day, and nothing hurt her. She did leg press, leg extension, everything. So, and I followed up with her the day after, and I said, "How's your knee feel?" She says, "It feels great." So even the workout didn't bother her.
Yeah, collagen peptide is first that, Jake, that the 30% of your total body protein is collagen.
Yeah.
It's present in every organ, eye, ear, brain, heart, every place else. And when you lose, as you grow older, when you lose, you can see in your skin, it becomes saggy, dry, but you don't see in the brain, you don't see in the ear. And even the hearing disorders is linked with the regulation of these things. So there was one study, very interesting study, in a normal person, age 60, average 60 years of age, and they did an MRI of the brain and found that certain area of the brain was shrinking. And they have some kind of memory loss problem too. And so then they put him on a collagen peptides for 90 days, every day, 5 grams, and redo the experiment, and found that a structure improved, cognitive function improved. So this shows very nicely in a human. There's a lot of experimental data, but in human, that collagen peptide maintains the structure and functional integrity of all your organs, eye, ear, brain, heart. Therefore, it is very important to have a collagen daily to maintain your high level of collagen, normal level of collagen in your all organs.
Well, I know this product is close to your heart. What do you consider truly novel compared to existing collagen or anti-enzyme products or collagen with antioxidants?
Yeah, I mean, it has to be combination. See, both do a different things. Micro daily does oxidative stress inflammation. Probiotic does the intestinal dysbiosis, takes care of that. Then collagen peptide maintains the loss of collagen which occurs as you grow older. They take care of that. And they are one also contribute to poor health.
And
So
the
yeah,
enzyme inhibitors
Guys,
prevent the degradation of the collagen that you have.
yeah, that is unique.
Mhm. And I
I
think,
know, I just
Zeke, what you
want,
were saying, like some of the things that your friend who had the problems, those are things that you can feel. You can feel the pain of your knees, or you can see that your skin has decreased elasticity. But as my dad was saying, collagen is present in every organ. So if you're seeing those effects on the outside, you can imagine that similar things are happening on the inside. So it's really a total body thing. It's not just for external beauty
Yeah,
or to alleviate pain in joints. It's important for total body health.
yeah.
And
and
they
also the uniqueness of this product. It took us 5 years to get a patent on micro daily EMF. The collagen, the Dr. Prasad was awarded a patent in just slightly less than a year. So this really is a revolutionary product in the collagen and human health.
And
And
David, are you allowed to talk about the new way this is going to be available? Because they were talking about how it's difficult to pack, which everyone has found is a little bit difficult. If you're going to go bring a carry-on, you don't want 1/3 of it to be taken up by your collagen supplement.
Yeah, so now we have it available in both a tub and individually packaged, and we're starting to ship. I believe it'll be in the next week to 10 days, the new packaging. So it's very convenient form. And as you said, I mean, you're showing here, Zeke, I mean, the benefits are significant. Replenishes your body's collagen, skin moisture, smoothness, tendon and ligament strength, healthy aging, skin elasticity, hair and nail health, joint, bone, and muscle health. I mean, I have my own personal testimonial. Last December, unfortunately, I fell down my stairs, broke my ankle, tore my meniscus, tore ligaments in most of my leg. I was scheduled for ankle surgery, postponed it, just seeing if my body would heal, and ended up not having surgery. And just a few weeks ago, I had meniscus knee surgery scheduled. I'd been having some real problems over a couple month period. And then I went for 3 months with virtually no meniscus pain or challenges. And so I canceled that surgery. So whatever, the reasons for that is, I do know that being healthy and getting the right nutrition, if you empower your body, the results are typically pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Che, do you want to talk a little bit about, because you partnered with your dad creating the GLP-1 boost, which is one product that can enhance the Core4 from a weight loss perspective. Do you want to talk a little bit about the DPP4?
Well, yeah, that enzyme is one that can degrade GLP-1. So having that enzyme present can reduce that, which can enhance the body's natural GLP-1. Because the boost that we have does not actually, it's not like giving an injection,
Right.
something that is a similar structure to GLP-1, but it enhances the body's natural way. And one way is to, first of all, to allow the body to stimulate it to make more, but also to prevent the degradation. So this, in conjunction with the GLP-1 boost, actually is an enhancement, and currently working on enhancing the current GLP-1 boost, because we've seen that people have found that having both together has kind of had a synergistic effect on the weight loss.
Yes.
Yeah. And last but not least, we have our omega-3 daily, which is the last product in the Core4. It contains DHA, EPA, GLA, and ALA, alpha lipoic acid. Omega-3 daily is designed to support a healthy inflammation response and overall cellular function. And it's sourced from responsibly harvested freshwater fish oil, and which makes it very potent. And with these optimal levels of these 4 ingredients, omega-3 daily helps you fuel your health naturally and effectively. So Dr. Prasad, can you explain what differentiates omega-3 daily's fatty acid profile from standard fish oil supplements, and why that balance is more beneficial at a cellular level?
Yeah, first you have to know one thing that we have to know. If you are not taking any antioxidant, and if your body has a high oxidative stress, and somebody just takes omega-3, or normally, if you are not taking any of these products that we are discussing, your body level have a high oxidative stress. And whatever in your brain has omega-3, brain has the highest level of omega-3. The 40%, because brain has nothing but the lipid, is a membranous structure. And so what happens, in a high oxidative environment, omega-3 gets very easily oxidized. And when become oxidized, they can function. They can provide brain adequate function in terms of all the membranous structure, stability, and so on. And so therefore, we decided to have a omega-3 ratio of DHA and EPA is 2:1. EPA is more important for heart. DHA is more important for the brain. And that's the reason it has been tested clinically and has been very useful. And another very important thing to remember is that GLA is very important, a small amount, but high amount is very inflammatory. It can induce inflammation. That's why we were very careful to add very tiny amount of the GLA. And ALA we get from vegetarian diet. But the rate of the conversion of ALA to DHA and EPA is extremely slow. So the best solution for everybody for good health, for your brain and for other function health, is to take omega-3.
Perfect. Well, it definitely promotes brain health, healthy heart, allows the body to have a healthy inflammation response as well.
Yes.
And just like we've mentioned before with micronutrients, the doses are spread throughout the day. And cognitive function, which is your brain health that we just talked about, immune system health, and your endocannabinoid defense system. So do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, endocannabinoid system is very interesting. It has they mediate their effect, for example, by a receptor called CBD1 receptor 1, receptor 2. And the importance of that thing is that it also increased via receptor glutamate, prevent the release of glutamate, which, as you know, makes you very active, as involved in many diseases, poor health condition. And so this is very important. And also, it has also anti-inflammation effect. So sometimes, for example, CBD, that we are another of my favorite subject is CBD, they will activate the endocannabinoid system because this is also produces a antioxidant effect, anti-inflammation effect. So the combination of antioxidant defense system and endocannabinoid system together, they work together. But it is a minor role. Major role plays the antioxidant defense system. And also it is interesting to know the endocannabinoid system was discovered only in 90s, whereas the antioxidant defense system, many years ago.
Well, that's
I wanted to also, Zeke, just talk about omega real quick. Only 7% of Americans have a healthy level of omega-3 in their system.
Yes, omega index, yeah.
I mean, over 9 out of 10 people are omega deficient. So basically, we can make an assumption that 90% of the people that listen to this don't have enough omega in their body,
Yes.
and therefore their bodies are suffering in the
Yes.
brain, the heart, elsewhere, because this is an essential fatty acid that we need.
That our body don't make it yet.
In addition, any other omegas that you're looking at on the market, or I should say most any other omegas you're looking at on the market, they have the EPA to DHEA ratio different. But Dr. Prasad identified the DHA as the critical one, and that ratio of 2-to-1 as being critical for optimal omega-3 benefit. And that's why he has the DHA and double the dose is what you're going to see else in other products in the ratio with the EPA. And so our product is very unique in the market, and it also is going to enhance people's omega levels to a more healthy level.
yeah.
And if somebody, young people or old people, some people have anxiety, depressions, sometimes college students have this kind of stuff, but short term. And the CBD is one of the very non-toxic. FDA has approved this to be given to children with some kind of health problem. And so it is up to 750 milligram per day. It's very, very non-toxic. But
Well,
anyway,
Dr. Prasad, you're talking about a lot of our boost products that go with the Core4. And Zeke, I know that with your clients, the Core4 is something that really is foundational to
yes,
benefit. And then by taking Core4, we can also talk about the benefits, Zeke, of the boost products and also the savings we offer people who are on one of Dr. Prasad's bundles of products.
okay.
I was saying you're getting a lot of you. Everyone gets a lot of testimonials and kind of anecdotal stories. But the person who designed all these, my dad, you can't avoid accidents. He fell, he fractured his spine, but he takes all these every day on his trip. He'll bring his collagen tub with him, even if he's got a small carry-on. And he had a serious fall, but you can see now with this combination of omega-3, collagen, probiotics, and his micro daily, his brain is functioning at a very high level. He's healing very well, and all these things are there to support him in that. So I think that.
And we just got a CT scan; it is all repaired.
And he sent it. My daughter's got a very small dorm room, and he sent her a big box of vitamins to keep her healthy.
Well, I think also, so that people can understand the real specialness of this, Dr. Prasad, in the last year, you've done what, 4 or 5 lectures on the Core4 to international scientists all over the world?
Yes.
You just sent me your schedule for 2026, what you're doing lectures in which countries again?
It was in Netherlands, Austria, Vienna, Thailand, France.
Wow.
You've also, you just did, I think, Dubai, you did Tokyo.
I
And
don't know.
Dr. Prasad is turning 91. So if we all, I guess you could say if there's a power of example of these products, it's Dr. Prasad with his own, he's a product of his own products.
Yeah, I say that all the time.
So 91 birthday, I hope, Jake, you can come, but depends upon your time and availability.
Yeah, yeah, it would be amazing. And I just, my hat's off to you because I heard about your fall, and then I also shortly, when we first hear about it, you're like, "How's he doing? Is everything okay?" And we heard the story 2 weeks after it happened, so we heard, yeah, he's recovering fine. The doctors say he's recovered faster than anybody they've ever seen, and
Yeah.
like, wow, that's a testimony right there.
Right there, yeah.
Well, if anyone that's watching wants to scan the QR code, they can learn a little bit more about the products. And beneficial opportunity that we have is to get free product and more. And I know, David, you're going to talk about that a little bit to the folks watching the Zoom today.
Yeah, so Dr. Prasad's, a lot of people are like, oh, I'll try the product for a day or a week. Dr. Prasad's products are designed to provide the body the nutrients they need at the cellular level to empower your body. And a lot of inflammation, oxidative stress, free radicals in your body, those don't just get eliminated in one day. So the first thing we like to say is try the products for 90 days to give them an honest opportunity to empower your body to be more healthy. In addition, we say, try the products for 90 days and let us give you free product and give you more product as you're taking the product. So the first 3 months that someone's on a subscription of our products, we give them a 5% rebate in what we call reward points that you can use to get free product, get our boost products. Month 4 to 12, we give you 10% back, and month 13 on, we give 15% back. So think about you're spending money, but you're getting money back to enhance your health, to get more product. And then we have a real big bonus for someone that tries it for those 90 days. On their fourth order, basically your fourth order, we're going to give you 100% back. So we're going to give you equal to what you've been getting on subscription back in reward points. So if you're on subscription for $50, we'll give you $50 of reward points for free products, or $100 or $200 or $300. There's no limit on that. And so we have that opportunity to really help people save. We know that high quality nutrition is not inexpensive, and we know our products deliver results, and we try to figure out every way that we can to make them affordable to the masses. And in fact, in that spirit, we have a lot of people that have fantastic results with the product. We have a referral program where if you refer if you're a preferred customer on a subscription and you refer someone to our products, we'll give you 100% in reward points on that referral. So if they buy $100 of products, we give you $100 of free product. If they buy $200 of product, we give you $200 of free product. So we have a very robust and rewarding referral program also for people who share our products with the people they love and care about.
And in month 4, they get 100%, Dave.
100%. Yeah. So think about it. What you're going to get 5% month 1 and 3. You're going to get 10% in your 4th month and 100%. So really, month 4, we give you 110% of whatever you buy back in free product.
Wow.
And this is the referral program I was just talking about. So like when you sign up a preferred customer for $100, you're going to get 100 reward points, or up to whatever amount that they're going to buy. So we have a really fantastic referral program.
And it's really allowed me to provide some of these products to family members that need them, or as gifts, or just somebody that I bump into on the street that I want to bless. I have a friend whose 6-year-old has a lot of intense mood swings, and I gave her a bottle of the micro daily gummies, and it's really helped him with his sleep. It's helped him when he comes home from school. He does a little jujitsu class, so it's really helped keep his focus as well. And you see a lot of these benefits, and then from that those are just more added testimonies. So it's been great to be able to have these points and be able to offer these to other folks as well.
we know it helps make our products affordable for more people. And we even have another way for people to save. At Engage, we have a couple bundles. We have what we call the basic bundle, which is basically what Dr. Prasad recommends as the minimum or the most optimal of ways to get started. That's the micro daily EMF and probiotic. That's a bundle that's right around $100. And so if you're on a bundle of that, or if you're on the Core4 bundle, first of all, you're going to get savings by doing those bundles of 10, 15, 20, or even more dollars. But then every time you add one of our Boost products, you're going to save more money. Like on your first Boost product purchase, you get a $10 discount on that product. On your second Boost product you add, you get a $15. On your third Boost product, you get a $20 savings. So a product like our Brain Boost, if that's your third Boost product you buy, you can get it for like $19, a little over $19 a month. And we have a menopause relief boost, which is really for, it's a women's health product. We have our GLP-1 boost, which is, as we were talking about, for weight loss. A men's T boost, which is for men and who are getting older and their testosterone levels and other issues that you get when you're older. It's a fantastic product. Our heart boost for circulation, healthy heart. Brain boost, healthy brain. It's got ingredients across the blood-brain barrier. Our sleep boost, our eye boost for helping with the serious oxidative stress that's occurring in our eyes and degrading our eye health and eyesight. Digestive boost. And by the way, I take most all of these products every day myself. The digestive boost for me is critical when I eat carbohydrates and other things that cause me trouble in my gut. But we've got a full spectrum of products to help people with their health. And Dr. Prasad mentioned another boost product. It's our CBD boost, pure CBD isolate. We cover a full spectrum of human health from a scientific basis with products unlike any other products in the world at prices that are very reasonable, affordable, with loyalty program and reward program that make them even more affordable for you and others, with a referral program where you can save even more and bring health and goodness to other people's lives. We've really worked hard, Dr. Prasad and I and Shay and our whole company, to bring health and goodness to the world, to the masses. And Zeke, we really appreciate you bringing us on today and talking about these products and the opportunities they provide and the scientific basis with Dr. Prasad and Shay that people can see that they're formulated. The other thing I like to say to people is if you're taking a supplement, do you know who formulated it? Are you going to trust your health to someone you don't even know?
Right.
I don't know about you, but my health is critical to my quality of life. And I'm not going to trust it to somebody I know or to just a big corporation that I know is focused on profit.
Right. And I've actually, a lot of these boosts I take myself, and the brain boost, I used to take a phosphatidylserine, phosphatidylcholine independently, and now I just take the brain boost. And because it's micronutrient based and I spread the doses apart, I've really noticed a lot better focus in the afternoon for myself. And then for the digestive boost, I love Indian food. I love tikka masala. So when I have a lot of the heavier spices, I take a few extra digestive boosts right after the meal, and my stomach doesn't feel so full. It actually just, that feeling like you overeat for the holidays or whatever. Like that's the feeling sometimes I have after I eat certain foods, and popping a few extra pills of the digestive boost have really helped me through that as well. So that's something to think about.
Well, Zeke, I appreciate you having us on today. And I know Dr. Prasad and Shay, I appreciate you also taking time.
Yes.
I'm grateful for the opportunity to bring knowledge, information, and world-class products to the world to enhance people's health and goodness. And I'm sure we'll have an opportunity to share this and much more with your community and others as we continue on our journey bringing health and goodness to the world.
Yes,
Yeah,
I really
thanks, Zeke.
appreciate
And
you both being here. Thank you so much. It's been great.
Thank you, guys.